Welcome back. Let's see who's marked for death today. Queen Arend's court is full of sycophants, hanging on her every word and trying to gain her attention. It's sickening. How am I supposed to make an impression with all of them in my way? Kindly make some room at Volkelgard Manor, if you please. So this is Oridon again. Seems to be seems like we have to kill random people there at Volkelgard. And we have a speaker quest. There wasn't a note at the entrance, so I assume we still have to do random quests first, right? And also we could, that's another possibility, instead of buying poison from the guild store, we could just make it ourselves, I guess. If we find the right station, that is. Yeah, I have plenty characters, and there are at least one that has reached level 50 for all the skills or professions, but not on this server, so I gotta guess here now. Let me see if I remember. I think that was Ravage Health or something. We don't have too many reagents as well. So that's not great. Oh, did it say it will not react? Unknown effect. Ravage stamina, but it is a poison, and that is what we need. Let's see. Invisibility doesn't help us. Have a bit more of these. Won't react. Alright. Yeah, I will just buy some at the guild store, I guess. But yeah, at least we have 4 doses of stamina poison. That should help us for a minute. So we can at least do the speaker quest here. You know what? We could also check on the other guys. Maybe something will come up anyway. I have to see what... nothing here. What the actual quest is. It's probably not that interesting. Like, all those repeatable quests are basically not that interesting, to be honest. So I might cut that out. Let's just see what it is, actually.
Eager to prove your worth, initiate? Yes. The Night Mother has... Before we begin, I offer you, you must go to the sewer.
Sewer tenement.
I hear it's remarkably cold.
Yeah, it keeps repeating itself.
Full of the little comfort. The sewer is a tangled nest of tunnels and cisterns. I'm eager to see just how swift you are. If blood is to be I have reason to suspect that Andilo Andrano witnessed one of our assassinations. She has not reported it to anyone yet.
Yeah, this is totally repeating. The sewers is repetition, same map, and even the guy that the victim that we need to assassinate. Yeah, we already had that as well, right?
Allard Cerrone. Just a poor fool who happened to be in the wrong place at the wrong time. He bumbled into a particularly heinous sanguinary feast while the revelers were not wearing their masks.
Alright.
He saw too much.
Yes, I will do both quests, but I won't record it, and I'll see you when I'm back here. So, let's see what we got here. So, we just need to kill a specific target.
There you are.
Always a
I
pleasure.
think we have done this
Try
before,
not to
though.
lose those stones.
Yeah, it's the guy in here. No. Cool. Wait.
Glyphs hold the key.
Confusing all the quest givers with my target. Cool, there I go. Must be in here somewhere. There he is. Alright, and that's that. Okay, let's return some quests, shall we?
It's not my gold, but I'd suggest you get to work on that contract. Poison, an interesting tool. I used it once. A splash in the mushroom gravy at one of the Queen's banquets. Got my target, but also killed 17 other guests. Missed the Queen, though. Apparently she's not fond of mushrooms. Or gravy.
Alright.
Your gold.
He's like so nonchalant about it. I think I'll go a little bit in Magicka now. Focusing on Magicka. Let's see. Nah, gotta go stamina with dual wield, with those weapons. Otherwise I have to go staff. Nah, kinda need both, but then that will take away from the weapon damage. That's a shame. Stamina it is. But it is nice to have some Magicka, so even for if for Nightblade, just because that Shadow Cloak is so strong, and especially if you're doing stuff like this, like PvE stuff for the Brotherhood and all that, and not looking to go for trials and high-end PvP stuff, I guess that's still alright. And I mean, 2 points in health is not that much in the end. What is the cap? 64 at the moment? 64 points is what you get? I'm not sure. Speaker, I've returned.
Your task is clear, Initiate. Executed.
Executed. Love how it talks.
You've returned alive. I trust your quarry does not share that luxury. Well done. What about the challenges that I posed for this task?
I completed them all for a change.
Expertly done. I sense that some of your brothers and sisters gaze upon you with jealous eyes. This is
Yeah, we had that. basically the same. That's all I get, right? Brotherhood stuff. Alright, let's see if there something new has come up, or if we need to do more quests. I'm not sure if there's always a letter in here, a note from one of the family members. Let's see if we can get them to talk a bit. Don't think she will have anything new to say. No, the Stara is not here either. Oh, so that's not good. I think I'll have to work a little bit more first.
First Tanner, now small Hildegard. I suppose if you were in league with the
Alright, yeah, we had that. So let me do some more repeatable quests. I'll get back to you. And the next contract is just another murder at Vulkelgard. Nothing spectacular, I assume. Yeah, so sadly we gotta do these quests until we have advanced properly.
So many visitors, so little time.
If I understand it right, we only get a new quest after we leveled up here. Our Dark Brotherhood skill line. So let's see how many guys we need to kill. Kill Tyria Mazur. Yeah, I don't think this is very interesting to watch. So I'll meet you back at the guild hall. That's a sanctuary. Okay, let's give the quest back and see if it is enough to advance one level.
If you're looking for more details on your job, Initiate, I'm fond of the beaches around Vulkelgard. Lots of mud crabs. Great for making a body disappear. And they're good steamed and cracked, too.
I think we had that one too.
On a body. That's just insanitary. Here's your pay.
But they're kind of cool, the comments here. 5. I think that is not enough at all to advance. Oh no, we have advanced actually. Yeah, let's get the supplier here as well, since we're at it. So there should be either a node here or a quest starter there. Somewhere. Yeah, the Stara has something to say.
This client thinks her sweat done. A contract has come our way that includes an unusual request. The client wants to meet the assassin assigned to carry out the task before paying our exorbitant fee.
I take it that's not the way things are usually done.
It's rare, but not unheard of. And the Black Hand agreed to the request, so who am I to complain? I'd like you to deal with this one, Initiate. Go to Anvil Castle and meet with our client. I'm sure she's got a good reason for altering our protocol.
Who's the client I'm supposed to meet?
Oh, didn't I mention? It's none other than the self-proclaimed provincial governor of Anvil, the pirate queen Fortunata Abdugal. I expect you to handle this like any other contract. Acquire your target, plan your attack, and make your kill.
I won't fail you, matron.
Go and see what the pirate queen has to say, Initiate. At the very least, it should be amusing to let her think she can order us around the way she does her Red Sail's lackeys. I look forward to hearing all about it after the deed is done.
Any idea who the provincial governor wants dead?
Knowing Fortunata, it could be anyone. She's made as many enemies as she has friends since taking control of the Gold Coast. Probably just a noble who insulted her at one of her elaborate parties.
Can you tell me more about Governor Fortunata?
I'm sure there's a book about her around here somewhere. Oh, very well. Fortunata worked for the Gold Coast Trading Company before she used her influence and connections to become the pirate queen of the Abetian Sea.
How did a pirate queen become the governor of Anvil?
With a fleet of ships and an army of pirates. It helped that the region had been decimated by Varen's civil war. She was so bold as to claim the entire Gold Coast as her domain. But Count Carolus and Kvatch still have a little to say about that.
Anything I need to know about Anvil Castle?
It's crawling with Red Sail's pirates. Fortunata keeps it locked up tighter than her dowry chest. But she is expecting you. Mirabelle knows the Anvil Castle well. She spends time there pretending to be a servant so she can keep an eye on things.
Mirabelle spies on Governor Fortunata?
Certainly. And she's very good at it. For the eventual day when we have to move against the Pirate Queen, we'll have Mirabelle in place and ready to act. Of course, such a day may never materialize. But I believe in preparing for every contingency.
Okay. Yeah, there's a book around here somewhere. Didn't we read the whole book already? I think we have read all the books in here by now. Otherwise, I'm sure it will come up in my playlist at some point. What we can do though is talk to the other guys, see if they have any hints for us. Mirabelle is of course not here now. They are still playing dice.
Thank you for helping me see that I do belong here. That I...
You helped bring Hilda back.
Nothing new here.
Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I think they won't help
I
us.
don't know who Fortunata
Oh,
wants dead,
that's
but
anyone.
an educated guess isn't difficult. According to my notes, relations between Anvil and Thatch have been strained, if not outright hostile of late.
Any advice for me?
Governor Fortunata fears what all those in power fear. The loss of that power. She will no doubt seek to strike at someone she believes is key to the stability of Thatch.
So I'll likely be heading back to Kvatch.
Killing your target will likely be the least difficult aspect of the job. I suggest discretion. Alerting others will be the real threat, especially if you're tasked with infiltrating a fortified area, such as the castle.
Alright. Yeah, that is indeed the more difficult part. So I guess the guy who gives us our Dark Brotherhood stuff is around here somewhere. The bequeather remained silent. Like, literally. We can play this game, but it leads nowhere. Goodbye. Nods knowingly. Have any poisons or potions today? Toxin satchel. Okay, that's not exactly what I needed, but alright. I'll take it, I guess. For now, I don't need poison. The speaker quest is only available once a day, and we just did one, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, is there anyone else we could talk to? Don't think so. Maybe in the cave, in the big cave. Nah, don't think she has anything new to say. Oh, she's here.
A contract for Governor Fortunata, Don't let your guard down around her. She goes from all charm to all knives at the drop of a hat. I'll be working Anvil Castle myself for a while. Maybe I'll see you around.
You've got a contract at the castle?
A contract? Not exactly. Astara had me infiltrate the castle staff a few months back, and I need to make an appearance every now and again if I want to maintain the ruse.
You're one of the governor's handmaidens?
Bite your tongue, Initiate. Better yet, let me do that for you. Anyway, the matron wants eyes and ears near Fortunata. Lets us know what's going on and gives us an opportunity should the need arise. Besides, no one ever notices the hired help.
Interesting that she addresses us with our rank, which is pretty low at the moment. So she kind of has a feeling of superiority, right? So you know Anvil Castle well?
Very well. I know things about that place that even Fortunata's guards don't know. Such as the secret passages. Great way to get around if you don't want to be noticed.
Secret passages, huh? Interesting. Yeah, I know. You want to be left alone.
I honestly hope the Black Dragon finds me. That armor would fetch a fine price. I'll have to be sure not to melt her inside it when I kill her. Maybe best to stick to frost spells.
Alright, but it was something new. Okay, see you at the place. And we're here. It's a nice looking building here. The castle. Look at that view. That panorama. It's kind of clashing with all the formal stuff around her, right? It almost looks like she doesn't belong there. She's so laid back, relaxing on that throne. Almost like she doesn't belong on it. As if she took it from someone else. As if she took it from someone else. I like the name Seafoam for whitish lion or grey lion. Toy boy.
Well, you look interesting. I'm quite certain I don't remember seeing you around the castle before. Even so, I do hope there's a good reason for this interruption.
We don't have any other option here. Remain silent.
Ah, of course. You're one of them. I wasn't sure you'd honor my request since I refused to perform that ghoulish ritual of yours. I suppose even a Brotherhood can be bought for the right amount of gold.
We'll go along with that.
You're just going to stand there all dark and silent? Well, I wanted to convey my orders directly so there'd be no misunderstanding. The Order of the Hour has expanded its mandate beyond the Kvatch Cathedral. That's a threat I can't ignore. Oh, that is so annoying. Anyway, I'm sure Count Carolus is behind this. He constantly undermines my authority. Damn the man! I want you to kill Commander Marcus Scipio and show the Count that the Hour can't protect him from my wrath.
I like it boots. Leather pants.
Perhaps you could blink once just to let me know you understand.
And her
Oh, and
attitude.
one more thing. After you murder Scipio, go and tell the Count what you did. Scare the pants off him. And drive home the point that the Order of the Hour can't help him.
I don't know. She kind of looks like a pirate, but she also looks like a noble woman. With all that stuff going on. That's maybe Imperial looking. Not sure.
I do like hearing myself talk, but this is ridiculous. Oh well. The Hour holds Castle Kvatch under lock and key. You'll need to find a way inside to get at Scipio. My rat master tells me the guard tower is the best route. The Castellan has the key.
Rat master. Talk to Castle Gate Officer. Obtain Gatehouse key. Filtrate Castle Kvatch. Let's see if we can like convince the guard to give us the key. Do I have a point in intimidation? If not, I should put one in. I just spent all my points though. I have to take a look. There's always the other good old murder route, of course. Might even be more fun anyway. Oh yeah, we don't even have the guild skill line for that. It is Fighter's Guild. A Fighter's Guild skill, I think. Alright, but this is not the right turn, so see you in Kvatch. Here we are. Should be somewhat nearby. Looks like he's in the center of the city. That's not going to be easy. Yeah. Big square.
Move along. The castle has been closed by command of the Count of Kvatch and the Order of the Hour.
I have business inside the castle.
Do you now? I suppose you have a writ from the Count? Or maybe a seal from Primate Artorias? Or a pass from an Hour officer? No? I didn't think so. Move along.
What kind of seal are you talking about?
You know, a scroll bearing the hallowed seal of the Primate of Akatosh. Shows you have the Primate's blessing. Without one of those identifying documents, we'd have no way of knowing who belongs in the castle and who doesn't.
How can I get one of those scrolls?
You can't. Not unless you're a new Hour recruit, or you're one of the chanters from the cathedral. Other than that, no one else is allowed in the castle at this time. Now move along before you get on my bad side.
Alright, let's talk to one of the chanters. Akatosh chanters. Oh, so alone here?
I find that a visit to these graves is almost as uplifting as a stroll through the cathedral.
Do you have one of the primate seals?
Of course! I am one of Akatosh's chanters, after all. But why in the name of the dragon god of time are you interested in the primate seal?
I need your seal. Give it to me now.
I will not! That seal is a declaration and a confirmation of my faith, and I take my faith very seriously. Look, I can't give you my seal. Even if you took it from me, it would do you no good. I'm afraid I can't help you. I don't make the rules, but I do try to follow them. May Akatosh bless you and watch over you just the same.
It would do me no good? Alright. Can't kill her either. Let's see what other ways there are to infiltrate the castle. Is that a lockpick situation? Might be. Didn't even look if someone's coming. I was already standing nearby. There you go. Killing deer here. Never have seen that one before. The narrow spaces are always the most dangerous ones, when you can't look around. It's just an armor. Wasn't sure for a second if it's a guy standing there. They kind of set it up like that on purpose. See? Murder always works. Even in front of a guard. Okay. Let's enter the castle then. I like the design of the flags here. Where's that entrance now? Couldn't we have, like, used lockpicking on this lock? This seems like an extra, I don't know, extra step. Picking the one lock there and then coming back here. Maybe this one is impossible to lockpick. Let's check the layout first. Oh, it's not even that big that it has its own map, apparently. Sometimes the whole slow-mo thing here takes ages. It's pretty bad when there's another NPC moving towards you. Castle Quatch. This traditional Colovian fortress palace has been the stronghold of the Counts of Quatch since the days of Rislav the Righteous, early in the First Era. It has changed little in the past 2000 years. Alright, so this one does have a layout. Just one long, narrow hallway. I wish they wouldn't respawn that fast, though. He hasn't seen anything, so can go left here now. Oh, there's already another dead guy. Some other player must be in front of me. I also don't like these places. Where you cannot see everything, but they can see you. Maybe. If someone's really clearing up the rooms here in front of me. Not being stealthy exactly. Let's go right here. And we're already there at the commander's place. Wait, what? Didn't see you standing there. He ran to me from somewhere. Now I have a bounty on my head. Oh, that stinks. Now I have to tell Count Carolus what I did, apparently. Oh, that's still a long way. Left, and then right. Okay, north, there. Let's just make sure that no one sees us. It replenishes fairly quickly anyway. See, that's why it's good to do that in front of a corner. Oh, that's the ritual.
The unworthy must be baptized in blood and fear.
Hear that? Yeah. Stabbing the heart. Nightshade. Praying to the Night Mother.
For the sins of the unworthy must be baptized.
Well, that's a coincidence.
Yes, it must have. I performed the ritual just as described night after night, and now you're here. I suppose there's no turning back. I have to go through with this for the people of Kvatch. Fortunata must be stopped. I have the gold required for payment, but I wanted to offer you something more. I can tell you who's been murdering your assassins.
I'm not here because of the ritual.
You're not? Then why have you slipped past my defenses and entered my... Oh no. Fortunata sent you, didn't she? You're here to kill me.
Fortunata sent me, but not to kill you. Marcus Scipio is dead. She wanted you to know.
You murdered the commander. I see. Another one of Fortunata's insults. Pay to weaken the Order of the Hour, but killing a count is just a waste of gold. But you are one of the Brotherhood, and I performed your ritual. We paid you to kill her.
Everyone is calling us all factions. I wouldn't say that necessarily is true.
I'll take your silence as agreement. I don't care how. Just make sure Fortunata dies. It's the only way I can protect my city. Do that, and the gold and the information about the murderer are yours. I am a man of my word. Wait. Who is that behind you?
Initiate, let us speak.
The speaker's here as well.
I arrive in response to the Black Sacrament, and look who I find. An interesting turn of events, don't you agree? One contract comes into conflict with another, and you're caught in the middle. That makes you the ideal candidate to sort things out.
I am.
The Night Mother heard the Count's prayer, and Fortunata Abdugal has been named. Her soul is promised to Sithis now, and you will keep that promise. The Count's contract is yours to fulfill.
I'm already on a contract for Governor Fortunata.
You completed Fortunata's contract to the letter. No one can say that the Brotherhood didn't discharge its obligations in that regard. Now we have a new contract.
He already knows.
And not all the gold in Anvil can change that.
Very well informed.
The Count's sacrament is yours.
It must be something supernatural going on. Otherwise, how could he know? Because I just killed him. Governor Fortunata won't be too fortunate and won't survive the day.
Very good. Seek out your sister Mirabelle in Anvil Castle. She can provide aid and advice should you need it. The secret exit in the dignitary suite is the fastest route out of this castle. Now go and fulfill the Night Mother's will. My dear Count, let's discuss the terms of this contract.
Man, I wouldn't like to talk to a guy like this. Just his whole presence is already intimidating, right? Even if he's not the tallest or most muscular guy. His whole demeanor and attitude is just like terrifying. It's the only pleasure he has, killing people. Yeah. On the right. How can I go through there? Can I use that door? I still have a little bounty on my head though. I guess we could pay it though.
What have you got there?
Let me show you. Alright, now she's not on an even level, so that's no fun. Blade of War will bug out again. Yeah, that is a wild ride, isn't it? Everybody's trying to kill each other. We're just a tool. But we're taking pleasure in it. We're loving our work. Okay, so we're gonna need to pay a little fee now. Go back to Anvil. Let's see. I'll take a little sky shot before I do that. So, see ya. Okay, we are at Anvil Castle. Still have a little bounty on our head. Maybe a guard will talk to us in a second. Let's see.
I assume you have a reason for approaching me while I'm working. What is it? Are you trying to get me noticed? Wait a moment. Did you run into a problem with the governor's contract? Did something go wrong?
Contract's complete. I have a new one. I need to kill the governor.
Interesting. I knew we were going to eliminate the Pirate Queen eventually, but I didn't expect that today would be the day. Why the sudden change, I wonder?
Count Carolus performed the Black Sacrament.
He did? I'm impressed. I didn't think the old Count had it in him to ask the Night Mother for help. First the governor contracts you to perform a kill, and then you get a contract to kill her. The Speaker must love this.
Speaker Tyrannus told me to talk to you before I deal with the governor.
Of course he did. I've been studying the castle and the governor's habits for months now. She keeps a pantry on the upper level. I suggest a dose of poison. Drop it in her favorite decanter of wine, and that should do the trick.
How do I reach your private pantry?
The governor's private pantry is on the top floor. The place is a maze, though, and the red sails guard the direct approach 9 ways to Sundas. I'd use the secret passages in the eastern corridors. Just look for a red drape over an alcove.
There are secret passages in the castle?
Naturally. Most castles have them. You just need to know where to look. Once you pass through the entry hall, the guards will consider you a threat. If you want to avoid being seen, find a red drape and use the secret passages.
Yeah, I've already talked about this in another Let's Play, but I think there weren't that many, like... secret passages, yeah, maybe, but not secret exits. For obvious reasons, right? That is a weak spot. But secret passages might actually be useful, right? I wonder how many people, like, hid somewhere in one of the... I mean, castles are big. So, if there's a king or some nobleman, the king is maybe too much, but too big to hide, basically. But maybe like a lower nobleman who they won't be searching, something like that. I'm sure that you could easily like place like a niche somewhere that behind a cupboard or something, where they will never find you. Problem is though, if they kind of sieged the castle, your enemies, they're probably going to stay there for a while, so you're likely to, I don't know, die of starvation maybe. Who knows? Interesting to think about it. Is poison really the best option for this kill?
The speaker sent you to me, didn't he? I know Anvil Castle like the back of my hand, and I know the governor. Poison lets your target do all the work for you. And Fortunata can't resist any excuse to reach for a decanter of her favorite wine.
Since you know so much, why don't you just handle this contract?
Oh, I'd love to put an end to her royal pain in the arse. The speaker gave this contract to you. I'm just here to offer advice. Tell you what, after you poison Fortunata's wine, I'll stop by for the show. We can share a drink and watch her die.
Sounds lovely. Are we trespassing here? I really like this picture somehow. It's so weird, and it does look like she's having fun though. Alright. It's not... Alright, it's only 14 gold, but... Okay, there you go.
I wonder, what's the point? You're just going to go out and break the law again. How sad. Your name has been cleared.
So that's the throne. And somewhere here in the east there should be a secret passage. Hiding behind a drape or hidden curtain. Behind a curtain, not a hidden one. Not here though. Do I have to actively look for it, or is there a quest marker? Oh, damn. Shit. So much for that. Hey, I blocked this. Stop ringing your bell. Oh, great. Out of stamina already? Okay. Great start. Can't even look at the map peacefully here. Right up. Yep, someone nearby. Almost there. Shit. Always the same. Those narrow entrances. They're really a killer. I'm so glad I have the shadow cloak here. I don't know. Playing this without a shadow cloak is really a pain in the ass. Can be done. I've played that with non-stealthy characters. You have to use your stealth potions if it gets too tricky. But this is just so much more convenient.
Smell like an orc.
Maybe I should activate one of the add-ons here that kind of shows me a counter for how long the stealth is actually lasting. Wait a minute, that wasn't a secret passage though. Was it? What do I know? We're here now.
How in Oblivion's bleakness did you get in here? No, don't tell me. I don't really want to know your trade secrets. To what do I owe the pleasure of this unexpected visit? Can I assume that my little problem has been dealt with?
Commander Scipio is dead and Count Corollos has been informed.
That's perfect. Splendid, even. I'm going to overlook the way you so rudely barged in here and offer you a drink. Join me on my balcony. Sure you'll appreciate the view.
I sure will.
Fetch my wine, girl. You know the one. And bring something less expensive for my friend here.
Oh, you're so going to regret this. I'm going to shove a banana up somewhere where the sun doesn't shine. So, let's see who brings the wine, actually. If it is that woman she just ordered.
I miss sailing the open sea.
Sea
It's
foam.
more clear out there. Kill or be killed. Take whatever you can carry. Fight to keep what's yours. It's the same here, I suppose. We're just less honest about it.
Your wine, Governor.
Mirabelle? Where's Edwina?
You know how clumsy Edwina can be, Governor. While she cleans up her mess, I brought your wine so you wouldn't be kept waiting.
Initiative. I like that in a serving girl. Very well then. A toast to taking what you can and fighting to keep what's yours.
Enjoy.
The wine. What did you do?
Bam! The
We'll
music.
drink to your memory, Governor. And to the glory of the Night Mother.
Cheers.
Mirabelle. She's one of you.
Life is fleeting, Fortunata. An illusion. And in the end, everything belongs to Sithis. Tell him I said hello.
Oh well.
I'll see you back at the sanctuary, darling. After I clean up any evidence of our involvement.
Alright, darling.
Well, that's done. I'm just glad I was here to be a part of it. I never did like that glorified, over-important pirate. Now be a dear and get back to the sanctuary. Let Astara know what happened.
Aren't you coming?
I'll be along in a bit. I just want to make sure I can continue my role here after the dust settles and a new administration takes over. If you need a way out, I'll happily let you in on my secret escape route. It's never failed me yet.
You have a secret escape route?
Oh, darling, I have all kinds of secrets. And so did Fortunata. There's a hidden passage in the governor's suite that she used whenever she wanted to move about in a clandestine manner. I've used it a few times myself. Leads to a cave on the shore.
Thanks for the tip, darling.
You don't have to thank me. We're family after all. But if you forget you saw me in these rags, I'd be ever so grateful. Now get back to the sanctuary and let Astara know that Fortunata is as dead as that stuffed chub loon she kept on her mantle.
Kinda like the dress, so it's simple but it's still elegant. Doesn't look like shabby rags or something. And Seafoam cannot be bothered with all that dying around him. Well, that was the end of Governor Fortunata. How unfortunate. Okay, secret passage. There you go. It's one big cave. Oops. Almost stepped into it. See, that's why you don't build secret entrances. The only guys who will be using them are your enemies. Don't have to bother with it. Need to go left here. There are trolls in here. Can already hear them snarling. River troll. Ham traps. Plenty of them. I think we're good here. Yeah, it's barely used, but it's still a threat. If it's there, doesn't wanna let me interact with this. That's annoying. And we still have a bounty. Or again, we do have a bounty. Okay, this is still a restricted area. Need to go there. They're all sitting at the dinner table. Don't give me away, cat. Okay, so we're good for now. Alright, yeah, see you at the sanctuary. And here we are. Let's talk to Astara.
The speaker brought me news of your success in Kvatch, and of the events that followed. I must admit I didn't expect you to return from Fortunata's den of pirates and brigands. Does this mean the Pirate Queen has been dethroned?
Governor Fortunata is dead.
Then I believe a new title is in order, Initiate.
Nice.
You've demonstrated skills and abilities that we will definitely need in the battles to come. Stand tall, Assassin. You've earned your place in the Brotherhood, and we're proud to have you among us.
Cool. Do we get a level up? Yeah, but I think we can progress. And we'll need to do some side quests. A lot, actually, apparently. It's only like 5 or 10 points per quest, right? Depending on which one it is you do. Anyway. Yeah, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.